So let's move forward. What about rewards? Salvation is not a reward. Salvation is a gift. Salvation is not a reward. Salvation is a gift. So in reading the Bible, this is how to always read the Bible. Read the Bible from the known to the unknown. Always read the Bible from the known to the unknown. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27. So we see that salvation comes before reward.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Lest by any means, after I have preached to others, me myself should be a castaway. The word castaway means to be disqualified. You cannot be disqualified from salvation, because the person talking here is already saved. This is Paul speaking. Paul said, I keep my body under and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I, Paul, myself, will be a castaway. Not cast away from salvation. The man is already saved. He's talking about reward for service, for ministry. Look at verse 24 of that 1 Corinthians 9. 1 Corinthians 9:24.
Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that he may obtain.
Run that you may obtain the prize, the reward for ministry. Talking about service, a reward for labor. Labor. Because in 2 Corinthians 5:10, he talked about the judgment seat of Christ, the bema seat, where we shall be rewarded for ministry, for labor. So the man is saved. 1 Corinthians 3:13 to 15, PJ. 1 Corinthians 3:13 to 15.
Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
Next verse.
If any man's work abide which he has built thereupon, he shall receive a reward.
He shall receive a reward. Next verse.
If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire.
His works will be burnt, but he himself shall be saved. So this is not about salvation. This is about reward for service, reward for ministry. The man is saved, but the work is burnt. Look at John 5:24. Pay attention. John 5:24, PJ.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life.
The man that is saved shall never come into condemnation. He has already passed from death to life. So cast away is not loss of salvation. Cast away is being disqualified from reward. Then let's look at another word that people always use for losing salvation: falling from grace. Falling from grace. Galatians chapter 5 verse 4. Galatians chapter 5 verse 4.
Christ is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace.
You are falling from grace. The man who loses his reward is saved. Falling from grace will be what? Grace is the opposite of works. Grace is the opposite of works. So those who want to do the law are falling from grace. To live what Christ has done, to go back to try to do what Christ has done to qualify yourself, you fall from grace. And a lot of Christians are falling from grace in many churches, because they are gone back to see how they can qualify by the law of Moses. So they are falling from grace. And when somebody abandons what Christ has done and wants to reinvent the wheel, look at what Paul calls it. Galatians 2:21. Galatians 2:21.
I do not frustrate the grace of God, for if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is dead in vain.
So when you leave what Christ has done to go back to the works of the law, you are a frustrator of the grace of God. You are frustrating the grace of God. Paul says, I do not frustrate the grace of God. Galatians 3:1, he calls it bewitched. You are bewitched, to be controlled. Oh, foolish Galatians, who had bewitched you to be controlled against what is right.